Alright, so that was magnitude. That was your previous lesson. What's up next? Component form. Component form is ridiculously simple. They use the little less than and greater than symbols there instead of parentheses. I don't know that I need to write this out. They're not even showing the axes right. They're still calling this x, they're still calling that y. But the component form of this vector is 10, 10. Unless I'm messing up. Could be 1, 1. 1, 1's a possibility. But awesome. The component form of this vector is 10, negative 1. Pay attention to this. It's not parentheses when you're talking about vectors. If somebody does this, they're talking about vectors. They're talking about direction. Not necessarily an order pair. But it's really simple. This guy would be negative 2, 6. Oh, they're using ij. Finally, something worth talking about. Finally using ij notation. I was wondering when I was going to get to that. All right, so finally something interesting. So when you're talking about the ij notation, which a lot of kids don't like, and I'm not entirely sure why they switch over to this from the xy axis to the ij axis, but they do. X is I. All right, X is I, and Y is J. That's really all there is to it. X is I, Y is J. So this particular vector they had stopped right here. Order pairwise, it was negative 2, 6. So when we start talking about ij notation, it's negative 2i plus 6j. That's all there is to it. That's really all there is to it. I is x, y is j. Apparently I've got it. This guy would be negative 4i, 9j. Oh, they want component form. Negative 4, 9. Ta-da! Here's another ij form. So remember, x is I, so negative 6, and j is y, negative 10. That's right. All right, let's level up, see if there's anything interesting in here. Level 3, write this thing in component form. So, that's going to be a little tougher here. Actually, going to be quite a little bit tougher. They probably want us to do what's called a unit vector. So let me pause this real quick. Wasn't expecting to see this. So let me pause it. And we're back. So what they want here is what we call a position vector. Here's the problem. They want what's called a position vector. A position vector, which we'll just call V. It is x2 minus x1, comma, y2 minus y1. That's all they're wanting. Nothing more. It's like distance formula, but you're not finding the magnitude and squaring and stuff like that. So it's just kind of like slopes, all it really is. Because that's what component form is, actually, to some degree. Now, anyways, x2 minus x1 is going to be negative 2 minus a negative 6, comma, y2 minus 1, y1 is negative 2 minus a negative 3. And that's going to give me a component form of 4, 1. That should be it. Let's see. Correct. All right, component form on this one. 9 minus 1 is 8. It's just the ij notation, is all it is. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. Fantastico. Move that out of the way so you don't see it. Negative 4 minus a negative 2 is negative 2. And negative 9 minus negative 4 is negative 5. Vectors, when I first started teaching, they were actually taught back in geometry. And for some reason, they got away from teaching vectors. So you guys have never seen them before. 3 minus 6 is negative 3. 6 minus 0 is 6. They also used to make us teach matrices in Algebra 1 and geometry. And now you don't see them unless you take pre-calc. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. 6 minus 9 is also negative 3. And is this thing going to level up? Is there another level? So let's jump a level. Level 4. Write this vector in component form. So we're going to use the same principle here. I'm going to grab this point right here, which is at 310. And I'm going to grab this point down here, which is at 5, negative 10. I'm going to do the math. I don't think it actually matters which points you grab. I just picked on the start and the stop because it should be a concept of slope. So anyways, the component form here would be 5 minus 2, comma, negative 10 minus 10. 5 minus 2 being negative 3, and negative 10 minus 10 being negative 20. And that ought to do it. So what this is saying is saying fall 20 and run 3. That's all it's saying. Fall 20, run 3, which is what it did. If I would write numbers in correctly, that was 5 minus 3, right? Fall 20, run 2. Almost missed an easy problem. Awesome job, Milbrath. This one, same idea. It looks to me like we are running 2 units. So we're going to have a 2i. And we are rising from negative 5 to 7. So we're rising 12. I'm curious if it would also accept I plus 6j, but I really don't want to chance it. Apparently I can't count, can I? Yeah, we ran 3. Oops. Can't count. So let's do these again. I run from 2 to 6, that's 4. And I fall from 10 to negative 9, so I lose 19 units. Brilliant. Good. This one, I am running left. Pay attention to the arrow. I am running left. Looks like 11. And I am falling from 2 to 8, 10. So just pay attention to where the arrow is. I run left 5, I lose 5, and I fall 1. All right, so that's the gist of these. They're not going to be too bad on you. So let's set a goal for this on 95 to make sure you do some of these. And that's where we'll stop U2.